Okay, alright. We are now going strong. We are now on episode 2. For this one, I feel like for something that's been happening in the last couple months, something that actually involves my job and actually involves like people I've been talking to, we're actually going to talk about roommates. So if you're somebody who's actually looking for a new place to stay, you want probably your own solitude, you probably don't want like a dirty kitchen, peace and quiet, and stuff like that. If everything I just said falls under something that you care about, you probably don't want a roommate. So as I said, the last couple months I have been dealing with people that have had roommate issues. I work for a company which is an apartment complex. I'm the person that, I help people find an apartment, but at the same time, for the people who live in the apartment, I'm there to basically help if they got any issues. Basically, I'm going to establish what makes a good roommate and all that stuff. So we can like label roommates in 3 categories. You got the good ones, the bad ones, you got your neutral ones. Now this video, we're going to focus on the bad ones just because they're just more interesting. Bad roommate stories, some of the hilarious stories in the world. So good roommates, again, anybody that, pay rent on time, don't touch none of your stuff, and you have no conflict with them the whole time you're there. Neutral roommates, which debatable, they can be considered good roommates, people that just are never home. When you get home, they're not there. When you wake up, still not there. You see them for a brief moment. It's like, what's up? What's up? Go on by your business. That's a neutral roommate. You don't really know, do they have the potential to be bad? You don't know if they have the potential to be good. They are alive. So if the cops do come to your house, when was the last time you saw blah, blah, blah? It was probably Wednesday around 2 o'clock, probably between 2 and 2:30. That's like the time I normally see. It's good roommate. So, as I said, we're going to focus on the bad roommates. And from what I've seen, there are basically 2 categories of bad roommates. The tiny bad roommates, they did bad stuff, but at the same time, big bad roommates, those involves a lot of stuff. Now, because my first video actually was way longer than expected, I'm actually going to cut this video into 2. Basically, the first one, we're going to talk about, the minor bad roommates. The second video, we're going to talk about the big roommates. The minor stuff. The minor stuff of having a bad roommate, it basically involves them eating your food. Ramen noodles. These saved lives during college. If you actually didn't eat a bag of ramen noodles your time in college, you a lucky son of a gun. Or, they could be using your bathroom products. Or, they could be using your silverware. Now, the 3 things I just listed, honestly, they're really not all that bad. But the stuff I just showed, if it's like someone you don't know at all and they keep using that stuff, of course, you're going to have an upsetting time at your apartment complex. If you have a person that, honest to God, keep using your stuff like that and like they just don't care, they're probably considered a bad roommate. Just like, honestly. Of the 3 things I just showed you, honestly, this stuff, again, considered small. I don't know how people just can't handle having a roommate when again, this stuff is bad. Like, you pay money for this stuff. Somebody who don't know to a certain degree is keep using it. When it gets to that point where basically all the food is gone, I understand that's bad. But when somehow small stuff get turned to big stuff, cops are involved, or fights are being broken out, or you treat this person like this person just like murdered somebody in your family, that's pretty bad. Me, I want to say I'm actually a very decent roommate. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm at least top 3% of our roommates. I am not perfect. Let me say that. I am not a perfect roommate. But I'm probably one of the best roommates you'll probably ever have in life. I got references. Don't try to read it, but I got references. So growing up, honestly, to get my first roommate until first year of college, second year of college, actually, I got some new set of roommates. These ones I did choose. Third year of college, I did get to choose my roommate again. He's one of my best friends from high school. 4th, 5th, and 6th year, I actually got to choose my roommates again, but this time I actually lived in an apartment. 3 years, so that was fun. After 7 years, you get tired of living with somebody, just anybody in general, no matter who it is, you just get tired of living with somebody, you actually want to live by yourself. But the world had other plans. I actually ended up getting another roommate. So my current roommate right now, first day I moved in, maybe like a week later he moved in. I got his name, I know a little bit about him. That's about it. We really have no other interaction. We see each other in passing. It's like, what's up, man? What's up? Besides that, that's it. He does him, I do me. I pay my rent, he pays his rent. I eat my food, he eats his food. Literally there is no in between or which is like decent. Like, I don't understand how people can't live with somebody without treating them like enemy, just the enemy. It's like, again, I know I'm good. Like, I know I try to do things to like not inconvenience him, and I assume he does things to not inconvenience me. But we make it work. It's a good unison. It's like, I'm gonna live on the same roof with you for the next probably 12 months. You're gonna be living on the same roof with me for the next 12 months. I'm not your enemy. You're not my enemy. We can become friends, but if we don't, all we are just under the same roof neighbors. That's it. Done. But for some odd reason, other humans in the world, they can't do that because people are stubborn. They have this mentality that this person's wrong, I'm right, and it's like, you can't say that. You just can't say that. I heard this philosophy when it comes to dating. When you're dating somebody, you're supposed to give 60, expect 40. Do more than what you expect, because if you truly expect somebody to do exactly what you do, you might be disappointed. It's literally not the most romantic thing in the world, but you know, it's understandable. So when I say an apartment, give 50%, expect 10. So, you know, clean up after yourself, pay your rent, be courteous to your roommate. Expect 10%. Basically, you will approach him. Like, if he does something bad, that you will approach him, explain your situation. If he, you know, understands, cool, y'all can work something around it. Don't expect him to give you the world. Don't expect, you know, your equal twin. But at the same time, don't expect him to be the complete opposite. Expect somebody who's been through probably a different life than you, and like, he was brought up a certain way, so he does things like this. You were brought up a certain way, so you do things like this. And now, for the next year, y'all gotta make it, you know, y'all gotta connect. Hey, if all else fails, your dudes, all you gotta do is probably watch sports, play games. Your girls, I actually don't know what you're gonna talk about. Which, as I said, I'm actually gonna break this video down to 2 videos. The second one's gonna focus on a bigger variety. So basically, it's gonna involve like bigger problems, it's gonna involve different gender, and just probably like a story here and there, just because people are stupid. So until then, konnichiwa!